You open your phone for just a minute, maybe to check a message or look at something quickly, but somehow, a few minutes later, you've bought something you didn't plan to buy. It wasn't on your shopping list. You didn't really need it. And yet, it felt completely reasonable in the moment. This strange moment is something almost everyone experiences. It's called impulse spending. And surprisingly, it has very little to do with being bad with money. Instead, it has everything to do with how the human brain makes decisions. The hidden problem. Most people imagine spending decisions as careful choices. You compare prices. You think about your budget. You decide if something is worth the cost. But impulse spending works very differently. It happens before logical thinking even begins. In fact, by the time your brain starts analyzing the purchase, the emotional decision has often already been made. That's why people sometimes look at their purchases later and think, "Why did I buy that?" The brain's two systems. Psychologists often describe the brain as having two decision systems. The first system is fast and emotional. It reacts instantly. It looks for pleasure, and it loves immediate rewards. The second system is slow and logical. It analyzes consequences. It thinks about long-term goals, and it tries to protect your resources. The problem is that these two systems don't work at the same speed. When a tempting offer appears, the fast emotional system reacts immediately. The logical system arrives a few seconds later, and sometimes that delay is enough for the decision to already be made. A typical scenario. Imagine scrolling through your phone. You're not planning to buy anything. Then suddenly, you see a product suggestion. The price looks attractive. The design looks appealing. And your brain begins to imagine how useful it might be. In that moment, your brain quietly starts creating justifications. It's a good deal. I might need it later. It's not that expensive. Each of these thoughts feels logical, but they are actually post-purchase rationalizations. The emotional brain already wants the reward. Now it's simply convincing the logical brain to agree. Why small purchases add up impulse? Purchases often feel harmless. A small gadget, a quick online order, something inexpensive. But small decisions repeated frequently can have a powerful effect. Spending just a little money several times a week can quietly add up to thousands of dollars over a year. And because each purchase feels small, the pattern often goes unnoticed. This is why impulse spending doesn't feel dangerous in the moment. But over time, it slowly erodes financial progress. The mental bias behind it. One of the main psychological forces behind impulse spending is something called present bias. Present bias means that the human brain strongly prefers immediate rewards over future benefits. Saving money benefits your future self, but buying something now rewards your present self immediately, and the brain is wired to prioritize the reward it can experience right away. This is why limited-time offers and instant checkout buttons are so powerful. They shorten the time between desire and purchase, and that gives the emotional brain an advantage. A simple strategy that works. The most effective way to reduce impulse spending is not stronger discipline. It's creating time between desire and action. When you introduce a delay, the fast emotional system loses its advantage. A simple rule can help. Whenever you feel the urge to buy something unplanned, wait 24 hours before making the purchase. During that time, the logical system has a chance to fully evaluate the decision. Many times, the excitement fades, and the purchase no longer feels necessary. A small experiment. Try a simple experiment for the next week. Whenever you want to buy something unexpectedly, don't buy it immediately. Instead, write it down in a note or add it to a list. Then check that list the next day. Most people are surprised to discover something interesting. Many of the items that felt irresistible yesterday suddenly feel completely unnecessary today. Closing thought. Impulse spending doesn't happen because people lack discipline. It happens because the human brain evolved to seek immediate rewards. Understanding that psychology changes the way you respond. Instead of fighting your brain, you simply give it more time to think,